Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Rebecca, and today I'm going to continue my conversation around feminism. Now, I usually speak about feminism in the context of relationships, but I stumbled onto this article that was written this week about Adele, and the title of this article says, Adele's I Love Being a Woman Brit Awards speech sparks transphobia debate. Now, to give you guys some context, in the UK, I think this also exists here in the States, there's a term called TERF, T-E-R-F, and that means trans exclusionary radical feminist. And the definition says, a feminist who considers that trans women are not a part of the feminist movement. Now, the crazy part is that now you have feminists fighting other feminists because they're not feminist enough, okay? They're not progressive enough. So these TERFs, right, are what you would consider classical feminism or classical feminists, right? And this new wave or the fourth wave, fifth wave, whatever wave we're on of feminism is so progressive and so intersectional that they now include trans women a part of the feminist movement. Okay, so I'm just going to read this article and I'm just going to show you how these ideologies break down on one another. But before we do, please give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe down below, and let's jump into it. Adele's declaration that she loves being a woman during her acceptance speech at the Brit Awards unwittingly sparked a transphobia debate. Dun dun dun. During Tuesday's show, which was held in London, the British-born singer scooped 3 trophies at the Music Awards, first ever gender-neutral ceremony where male and female artists competed against one another in the same categories. So I guess the Brit Awards changed their categories to now be gender neutral, so it's just artist of the year, it's not female artist, it's not male artist, just artist of the year, whatever. So it says, as Adele, 33, stepped out onto the O2 Arena's floodlit stage to collect the coveted Artist of the Year award, which saw her beat fellow chart topper Ed Sheeran, she took a moment to express an opportunity of pride in her womanhood. Okay, she's just expressing her pride being a woman. The Easy on Me singer said, I understand why they changed the name of this award, but I love being a woman and being a female artist. I really do. I'm really proud of us. I really, really am. So she's just explaining that she loves being a woman, she loves being a female artist, and that she's proud of women. Isn't that the whole idea of feminism? While Adele drew raucous, I don't know how to say this word, applause and cheers from the audience in attendance, her comments sparked debate. When one viewer, okay, one viewer took her words as a sign that she might be a TERF, an acronym for Trans Exclusionary Radical Feminist. This person said, please, no, Adele can't be a TERF, said one viewer on Twitter. That last comment, though ambiguous, could be perceived as TERFy. Please no. Wrote another detractor, who'd have thought Adele was a transphobe and would use her platform to call for the destruction of the trans community, especially confused teenagers. Like, this person took a huge leap, okay? This person went from saying that she's destroying the trans community. Like, you can't make this up. While the hot takes that Adele had expressed an evenly remotely transphobic sentiment were in a minority, so again, smallest minority, loudest voices, they did not go unnoticed. Feminist and childbirth author Millie Hill, who has faced backlash of her own comments on the trans community, was among those who joined the ensuing debate. Now you have these feminists that are considered TERFs, right? The trans exclusionary radical feminists, now stepping in and debating with the progressive feminist. You can't make this up. Hopefully, anyone who had any doubt that we are in a grip of a harmful ideology will have their eyes fully opened by seeing how controversial it has become for a woman to say, "I love being a woman," Hill tweeted. Absolutely correct. Like, what kind of world do we live in that is considered hate speech and considered crazy and just controversial to say, "Hi, I love being a woman"? Is that so is that so bad? Echoing that sentiment, another person commented, "Adele's been away from the UK too long if she thinks she can say she loves being a female, and the TERFs won't take that as some twisted victory in their hate campaign against trans women." The ease at which transphobes assume that this is a declaration that Adele has thrown in her lot with them is all proof that you need that they use female as a transphobic dog whistle, tweeted another. However, the claims continue to roll in that declaring oneself a proud woman was treading into dangerous territory in today's world. The famous artist Birdie Rose, an artist who has spoken out against trans women competing against cisgender women in sports, shared her take on the matter. She wrote, "The best thing about Adele's situation is that it shows that all any woman has to do to be called a TERF is acknowledge their own sex. It exposes how low the bar is and how high the cost is for being a woman who speaks the truth without considering if deranged men are okay with it." Author Jane Harris said of the social media reaction, 2022, the year in which the cult of gender has taken such a hold that when the winner of the Brits says, "I really love being a woman and being a female artist," is castrated, she'll now be pressured to apologize. Are you getting it yet? Take note, Adele fans. You can make a speech and not mention a single identity group, but proclaim you love being a woman, and trans activists will call you anti-trans, commented another. The word woman is hate speech to them. And then the article continues. So you really can't make this stuff up, okay? So now we live in a world that classical feminists and progressive feminists are fighting each other and their ideologies just break down. This is what I was talking about in a different video when I was referring to the intersectionality of these different types of groups, where you have feminists joining the LGBTQ+ community and other communities to form this like woke social justice warrior umbrella. The thing that they're all fighting for is stepping on one another to climb the victimhood hierarchy. They're all fighting for the highest level of victimhood, okay? And that's why these ideologies just break down, because they have no firm foundation to stand on. There's nothing solid for them, or there's no universal truth within any of these groups, so they eat each other to the top. And that's why I think that this is so stupid, and like this whole woke culture and this SJW culture and how feminism has been linked with them and all this other stuff makes absolutely no sense. The fact that me proclaiming myself as a woman and saying that I love being a woman and love being female is considered hate speech today. That is where we have come to as a society. And don't even get me started with the men, because they think that men are the patriarchy is the reason why all of this exists. But this is just how ridiculous our culture is today, and this is how ridiculous that our society has become, and how weak our society has become, to the fact that literally they're fighting for the highest level of victimhood so that they can wear it as a social currency, a social badge of honor. While yes, this affects culture in general, this also affects relationships. The fact that there is an attack on being straight or being heterosexual is crazy. The fact that like being cisgender is like outside the norm is absolutely insane. And I don't know, that is just my thoughts and opinion about it. I would love to hear your guys' thoughts and opinions on this topic. What do you think of the article? What do you think about this fight between classical feminists and more progressive feminists? Please let me know. I would love to hear it in the comments. Please give this video a big thumbs up, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.